Welcome back. For the first time ever, Iowa versus Iowa State will be a top 25 matchup. Even better, it will now be a top 10 showdown. The Hawkeyes jump 8 spots from 18 to number 10 after a statement win against Indiana. Iowa State falls 2 spots to number 9, so it's 10 versus 9 up in Ames. Well, Alabama is still your top team. Georgia, Ohio State, Oklahoma, and Texas A&M are your top 5. So that sets the stage for what many consider the most anticipated matchup between the Cyclones and the Hawkeyes. It does not get bigger than this for the Cyclone players. They know the weight that this game carries.
One of the things is it means something, and I think there's always a higher level of energy. And to be honest with you, it's any rivalry game, and especially a game like this where the energy's high, it's who in the moment can fundamentally do their responsibility in detail. And I think even look at us in this game at times, we have played well, and yet in the moments, some of the critical moments, we haven't been able to execute, and they have, and that's been the difference in the game.
Obviously, growing up in Ames and being a lifelong Cyclone fan, it's been a special play or a special game for all my life, and it's just another opportunity for us as a team to go out there and execute to the best of our abilities.
They said the energy is like nothing else, so I just take their word for it, and I just can't wait to be out there.
We got a lot of guys from Iowa, and they always express themselves in the locker room. Locker room vibes. I wouldn't expose everything, but it's definitely a good rivalry. It's definitely a good game.
I knew a lot about it just being recruited by both schools, and once I got here, you really realize, just being around a lot of people from Iowa, they always say you don't fully understand it unless you're from Iowa. So, I don't fully understand it, but I understand it to the highest extent of somebody who's not from Iowa.
As for the Hawkeyes, they know just as well how big this week is. Celia Palermo was in Iowa City today as the Hawkeyes look for an upset and to move to 2-0.
John, it really is a rivalry renewed after a year of facing in-state foe Iowa State. The Hawkeyes are coming off an impressive performance versus Indiana, but now they're all eyes on yet another ranked matchup facing the Cyclones. It is a litmus test they have had marked on the calendar since the end of last season.
Just the more time you spend in this state and around our team, and the more you get to interact with people that are Hawk fans, you realize that the animosity that's there, and maybe animosity is the wrong word, but the rivalry there. It's a big deal to both sides, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Especially against a team from the same state. It's always a fun game to play against them. We always have close games, and then to go over there and play them in their stadium and hopefully coming out with a win, it's going to feel special.
I've been looking forward to it ever since the season ended. I anticipated it being here at home just because we went over there 2 years ago, my freshman year and played there, but it'll be exciting going over there and taking the hostility of the crowd and their excitement out of their fans and just going over there and getting a win.
We've been looking forward to this, a lot, as we look forward to every game. And certainly this game, playing against a really good team, really veteran team on a national stage, is super exciting for us to be able to go out and try to prove ourselves. So we're really excited.
It'll certainly be a matchup to watch, and I can't wait to see you at Jack Trice Stadium. But for now, John, I'll send it back to you.
All righty, thank you. That game kicks off at 3:30 here on Local 5 Saturday. We'll get you ready for kickoff with Cyhawk Game Day starting at 11 a.m. and leading into the noon kickoff on ABC.